you, sir. Thank you, sir. Alright, so, good morning. Sure. This is the beat that Hymphatic Thabs, the great, the legendary Hymphatic Thabs, uses in his Sotra Cyphers exclusive. It was a very challenging beat to put together. It sounds simple, but yeah, I struggled a bit putting this one together. So what happened was, okay, Hymphatic Thabs came through there with the chants. Blackface, shout out. Page, shout out. So come through, and then naturally I'm just excited, like, I love your Thabs, I love your father. So we get to working. So I'm like, yeah, man, let's do this. Let's pick a beat. So I picked a few beats, and then we landed on this one, but it was still incomplete, right? In fact, when I opened this beat, it was just the drum kit, nothing else. It was just right. So I play that, and then Hymphatic is like, yeah, that one. But I'm like, yo, but the beat isn't done yet, Thabs. What do you mean? He's like, nah, I like the groove, So in the meantime, you can maybe just add a few elements, and then after we shoot, you can add some other stuff after that. I'm like, okay, alright, cool. So we do just that. I add just one more thing that I added, which was this right here, and this is a sample from a band called Cinematic Orchestra. And I was telling Paige that of all the artists that I've ever sampled in my life, Cinematic Orchestra tops the list. I've sampled them so many times because they make amazing music, and they mix. So this joint, I just picked up this joint that I cut up a while back. It's called All That You Give. And then All That You Give. Let me see if I can find it here somewhere. Should be here. Damn it. Yeah, so All That You Give sounds a little something like this. Took that and then pitched it down a little bit. Cool. And then chopped it up, and this is what I came up with. So when we shot it, we shot it with the beat playing like this, right? But afterwards, after we were done shooting, when I was listening to it, I don't know, man, it kind of annoyed my ears or something. So I thought, all right, let me filter it. let me cut off the high ends, and then just have the filtered, like the low ends just play. So then the sample went from to this, right? We're underwater now. So it just sounded better. Right? And yeah, and then also, because I struggled so much with the speed, it took me a minute before getting to a point where I was like, okay, yeah, no, I can't. I'll use it as it is, because at some point I even changed the sample to this one here. Right, even with the which also worked, but yeah, it didn't gel so nicely with what we recorded. So I figured, okay, now let me just go back to what I intentionally had, and yeah, that's how we got to the Sotra Cyphers exclusive beat for Hymphatic Thabs. And then again, 8 bar, so every 8 bar the beat changes. No drastic changes on this one. On the second 8 bar, what I did was sort of cut the beginning of the kick and the snare, and then added a yeah, like a young bell there, you know. So on the second 8 bar, this is what you hear, right? So the kick becomes softer, right? The bell. To knock. Yeah, so that's where we at. And then yeah, man, yeah, it was an absolute honor having Hymphatic pull up. It was unbelievable. It was like a dream, because hey man, we were in high school, you know, Sapandrele Manega in Cyphers, and then every single cipher you were a part of, you'd be hard pressed to not find anyone who rapped like Hymphatic Thabs, one of the most influential MCs in our country. If you're a hip hop head from 2003, 2002, you know someone in your crew or in your school who rapped like Hymphatic Thabs, and that is a fact. Yeah, so Hymphatic pulled up, jumped on my beat. Incredible, huge moment for me, huge moment. I couldn't stop blabbing about it, because hey man, it's Hymphatic Thabs. Stop telling me my flow is fat. Shut up, I know that. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
And it's pretty simple, that is. I mean, it is big, it is small, it is bricks, it is walls, it is Victoria Falls, it is zilch, and yet it is all. It is ticklish, and yet it is sore. It is sick, and yet it is the cure. It is the rich that get back to the poor, or is it a big map to stick my task on?
Oh, shout out to Hymphatic, shout out to Paige for the plug. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, so check it out. The link is there. Check out the episode. You know, subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you for chilling with me when I broke down the Hymphatic Thabs exclusive. I'm proud of this one. I'm chuffed. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very chuffed. Yeah, please subscribe. Auf Wiedersehen.